Good evening. Welcome on in to the evening edition of From Day One. Tonight, courtesy of our UK friend Van Bellion, we go with a soft sit who did commit a hit and run accident, then mocks the victim and wonders why, as the old saying, good old Schrodinger would used to say, commit stupid things, get stupid prizes.
Well, you guys are going to release me and stop wasting my time, or I'm going to
Doubtful.
charge you for my time.
Yep, we tried that once already. Didn't work so well, did it?
Oh, you think I tried that?
Yes, because I know who you are.
Oh, okay. How the fuck does someone fit back here, really?
Not very good.
Dudum. Dudum. Dudum.
Welcome back to the Van Ballion channel, guys. Today we head to Flandreau, South Dakota for a video where police get dispatched to an accident.
I know
this
Flandreau.
isn't just any accident. This is a minor accident involving a sovereign citizen. So, of course, it turns into a circus with lots of word salad, threats to the police officers, which backfire spectacularly, and because he refuses to identify to the police and the alleged victim for insurance purposes, he gets a pair of silver bracelets and a ride to jail.
Okay, just before we go any further, let me fill you in. Flandreau is basically in the Badlands of South Dakota. Actually, Flandreau is almost Indian territory in southeastern, South Dakota. Basically, you get off the interstate, you go about 70 miles, you're able to get to an Indian casino, I believe Royal River or something there in Flandreau. That is where we are bringing this. So this is very rural South Dakota. A lot of you folks would refer to it as flyover country. That's where we have this subset of the S Hattery. Sorry about that. Take it away. There we go.
Not identify yourself. I'm going to jail. You're going to kidnap me? What crime did I commit? Right now, failure to identify yourself. So, what do you need my ID for? What is the crime I committed? Because you were involved in an accident. I'm not saying you committed a crime right now. But because you're... Why are you shaking, man? Are you alright? Are you nervous? No. You're shaking. That makes me kind of nervous, man. You're over there with all these guns and shit all suited up, and you're the one shaking. Are you alright, man?
Look at this bullshit, Dylan.
Are you alright? Do you need medical attention? No, I'm good. What I want right now is for you to identify yourself. That's what you want? That's nice. If you want anything you want, you ain't gonna get it.
Is that what you said to the owner of the building you hit, I wonder? Hence why the police had to be called over what is essentially just a minor bump. And yes, this officer shaking is unusual, but it's not unheard of, especially when dealing with sovereign citizens because of how dangerous they can be. But his partner doesn't seem to be concerned, so you shouldn't be either. Plus, he does a great job with the arrester later anyway.
Wait a minute, he hit a building?
I made a deal with that man right there.
Put your hands up on the car.
I said, hey, maybe...
Put your hands up on the car.
Okay? And I worked out with him that I will cover the damages. That has nothing to do with you.
Fine.
Nothing to do with you.
I still have to do a report.
Do your report. That's lovely.
Now, why would the owner of the building you allegedly hit with your truck need to call the police if you'd already worked this out with him? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Fortunately, because this is body cam footage, we get the other side of the story, which, surprise, surprise, doesn't line up or paint him or his passenger in a very good light.
Okay, hands up. At this point, I wish to remain secure in my person's papers and effects. Sir, I will charge you with assault and kidnapping.
Go for it.
I'm not resisting. Why are you both up on me?
He's not on you. He's holding your arm.
I do not wish for this to happen, gentlemen.
Oh, how does it go to
You're
one?
a lawful order.
No, that's not in order.
I do not wish for this to happen, gentlemen. Well, no shit. I don't think anybody wishes to be placed in handcuffs. That's kind of the point of an arrested genius.
Yeah, dude, my wrist is backwards. Come on, man.
It's not backwards. It's on right.
It's not backwards. Come on.
It's supposed to be like this, so you can't.
So I'm supposed to be like this and like break my wrist? Come on.
It's not
man.
broke.
No, but you're gonna go try and sit me down in the back of your car like that. You want me to break my wrist when I
It's
sit
not
down?
going to
Come
break
on.
when you sit down.
Handcuffs are not built for comfort, so, you know, if you don't like how they feel, then maybe it's not a good idea to refuse to identify after allegedly fleeing the scene of an accident. Just saying.
Especially when you hit a building.
Look at this. Am I even resisting? Is there a need for this, or is it just so that you guys can feel better about yourselves?
Oh, yeah, real good about myself.
Yeah, you do, huh? You know, there's real crime in this city. There's like murder.
There is, like failing to identify yourself when
Yeah,
you're involved in
failure
an
to
accident.
identify as a crime. I want to see the charge for that. What charge is that? What law did I break by failure to identify? Let me see. Is South Dakota a stop and ID state?
We're not
Gentlemen.
stopping an ID, you're involved in an accident.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Show me what law you're saying I'm breaking. You're over here throwing me in a car.
South Dakota Codified
Thank
Laws
you.
32-34-6. Any driver of any vehicle involved in an accident resulting in damage to property shall stop his vehicle at the scene of the accident and immediately give his name and address and the name and address of the owner of the vehicle. You clearly didn't do this.
Thank you.
Any knives on you beside this one?
I have all kinds of stuff on my pockets that you are not free to touch, sir. That is my property.
Not anymore.
When you're under arrest.
Yeah.
Any other knives?
I'm sure I got plenty on me.
I'm sure we're going to tase you then.
Later. Phone. All right, have a seat.
What are you doing with my property?
Hopefully tasing you.
Property's in the front seat, right next to where you're going to be.
Well, it might behoove you to know that there's another small knife in my right pocket. And I really know you were not allowed to reach into my pocket.
Oh, guess what? I'm going to tase you. No. That's not happening.
You can't reach it anyway. Get in.
I was going to say, that's not happening, you asshole.
Do not fucking touch me.
Oh, please fucking touch him.
Oh, you can't just take the cuffs off, though, huh?
No, we are not taking the cuffs off. Not until we've arrested your ass.
All right, have a seat.
I'd rather not.
I don't care what you'd rather do. Get in the car.
What's your name?
Sergeant Newenfeld.
My name is God.
Neufeld and Weber. What is your first name?
Rob.
Rob
Get in.
Neufeld and what Weber?
Zach.
Zach Weber.
No, they did more than they had to. Get your ass in the car.
No,
Inside
thank
the car.
That wasn't a request.
This is against my will.
I don't care. Do you think I care?
How the fuck does someone fit back here, really?
Not very good.
Yeah.
Okay, that retort and door slam in response to this guy's whining was gold.
Yes, it
And
was.
deserves the replay.
Yeah, it does. Run it.
How the fuck does someone fit back here, really?
Not very good.
Ta-da.
I mean, what did he expect? Leather recliners and a movie? Unbelievable.
Popcorn and
Anyway,
soda.
now they speak to the alleged victim to get his side of the story.
Okay.
So what happened?
Oh, shit. I know that place.
Someone used to cook at Fajitas, big native guy. His mom knocked on the door, came in, and was like, "What's going on?" She said, "Somebody just hit your building and then drove away." I was like, "Well, did you see where they went?" "Yeah, they backed in right over by the whatever deal, the restaurant." I was like, "Okay." So she sent me, I sent this to her already. She sends me, I said, "Do you have a picture of it?" She goes, "Yeah." So she sends me that from the apartment they live in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an apartment building and a restaurant there on Main Street.
She's walking back up. She said,
There in
"How do you
Flanders.
testify? What's right's right, what's wrong's wrong." I was like, "Okay." And she goes, "Oh, I was looking for license plates." She goes, "Oh, they're on the dash." So I was Took a picture of the license plate on the dash. So there's no plates anywhere else on the truck. And as I was sitting there, the lady in the white car, she's like, "Can I help you?" I'm like, "Is this yours? Or do you know whose this is?" "It's my husband's." "Why?" So he hit my building. I said, "It's not a big deal. He just hit it. Just want to figure out what's going on." Well, let me back up. Right away she said, he didn't do that. He's been here forever.
No.
When did it happen? I said, 10, 15 minutes ago. She just came in my office. He's been here for a long time. That truck hasn't moved. So I called Weber and said, "Hey,
And the truck's hot as fuck."
Or my office, they're claiming it didn't happen. It's easier just to get a police report out. Because if I turn it into insurance, they're going to want me to do it.
So after hearing that and knowing how this video ends, I think he made the right decision to call the police. Like he said, for insurance purposes, but especially because his wife is denying it. But to be fair, he isn't denying it, and they were negotiating the repair, but he was being vague about his details, and things started to go downhill when he learned the police had been called. So yeah, he definitely did the right thing by calling the police.
So he comes out right away. "Yep, sorry if I did it. I don't know if I did or didn't, but if I did it, I'll just fix it, take care of it." I'm like, "Well, I have Dan Hahn. I just put it on a year ago. I'll have him come back over and figure out what it's going to take to patch it. It's not going to be horrible. There's a reason we put that brake in there for reasons like this. If we got to cut it all out, it blends better." And he's like, "Yep, no problem, whatever." And I said, "Hey, that's Zach." I said, "I just called the cops in case I turn into insurance. I need a police report." Yeah, and then you took over. He got belligerent right away.
So you didn't make no deal with him that he's going to pay for it?
I said I would have Han come look at it and we can figure out, because I gave him my number.
Okay.
I said, "We can figure out what it's going to take to fix it." I said, "But I don't know." He goes, "I'll fix it." "I'm going to have Dan fix it." I said, "If you're going to fix it, you're going to pay to fix it, we're good, but I don't." And then you pulled in, and then he got belligerent.
All right, I'm going to cut there for just one very quick second. I need to take care of the Valkyrie favor, and I can't have that on camera. So give me just about 15 seconds to get that purchased for the next week. There we go. That should be okay. Make sure, yep, and it is. So bring back up the video. And let's get back to the case. I love that the guy lied about doing anything.
Well, he said his first name, but I didn't catch it. He kind of moved through it.
Berluzer. You know, like that.
But that's his wife. She identified herself to me as his wife. She said, "That's my husband's."
I'm going to have to talk to this guy next time I'm up in Flinger.
He didn't deny doing it. He said, "I just got this, and it's a big old truck I'm not used to driving. I lied of." I'm like, "Well, I have a picture of you against it." Hussein, what's the old cook from Fajitas, Buckley's tall native guy? Big dude.
Oh, in Flandreau? Local guy?
Hussein.
Hazel.
Hazel, yeah.
His mom came over. She's the one who took the picture and saw it. She goes, "I was outside having a cigarette. I saw the whole thing." So
that's his wife that's in the
that's what she told me. That's my husband's truck.
one that's in the driver's seat of the white car.
Yeah, she said, "That's my husband's truck." Because she went inside to get it.
Okay.
Is what she told me. He said his first name, but it mumbled through it.
The guy has a chime on his
him
business
not
door.
wanting to identify himself to the cops because he's a sovereign citizen and they think they're above the law, but not wanting to give his name to this guy is very suspicious, unless of course you're driving around without insurance and your registration expired in 2022. Then this all makes complete sense.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I don't know, do you have the, would it be under the plates that are on the windshield?
I don't know. I can check here. Right? They're massively expired. Well, if he just bought it, they might not even be to him.
No, maybe not. Because I was walking around trying to get a plate, so at least I had a picture in case it left.
Alrighty, two. Probably the best is going to be the fights here in arena. Try to get ding dong.
I didn't figure so. Well, she's the one that told me. She's the one that told me there's no way he did it. That truck's been parked here for a long time.
So.
Yeah, and by a long time we mean like 2 minutes.
Well, And she's like, I don't want to
Maybe.
create problems with her. She goes, right's right, wrong's wrong. If I need to testify, I'll testify. Watch the whole thing. I was outside having a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hit it and then.
Most
Back over there and
most
whatever.
regular citizens there in Glenview are
He's claiming
awesome
he didn't know if
folks.
he hit it or not. I didn't think he hit it, is what he told me.
Yeah, he hit it. Depending on how old the people.
He got real nervous when your pickup pulled up.
I guess this is a still image from the surveillance video at the point where he backed into the building, but
No.
it's difficult to tell. But then again, he doesn't seem to be denying it at this point. The question is, did he leave the scene of an accident, and
Yes.
does he have insurance?
No.
Anyway, now they go take pictures of the damage to his truck and question him further.
So,
And
so I
that's
called him. I said I didn't know
still the guy.
if I could figure out whose truck it was, or even if it was here at the time. So, figured just in case for insurance purposes, I needed a report.
Yep, you do. Especially considering State Farm or whoever is out there in the Glenview area. So let's see this truck. Ooh. Yeah, it's a pretty decent hit.
Orange right there.
And you see the dentation
Now,
in the
would you look
flatbed.
at that? Damage you would expect to see and definitely feel if you backed your truck into a building.
He probably definitely didn't want the cop because
He goes down really, he overheats really fast.
the special reason to see in that truck, maybe a reason why he didn't want to do that is because DOT individuals who drive big rigs like that can get one ticket and very likely be out of commission for quite a long time. And if you ain't, the ticket price is still going to be astronomical compared to a normal citizen.
I cranked the air when I turned it up.
He said he's really hot.
Step out. So Frank,
Step out, you liar.
you drop something?
Yeah, my phone.
Here, I get it for you. So the statute that you need to identify yourself for is you hit the
Is
building.
that the law?
Yes.
Is that a statute? or
South
is that
Dakota
law?
State Codified Law.
Is a statute. It's not law.
It says codified law. in
What
the
sovereign
description.
writ that law?
Huh?
What sovereign writ
State of South
that
Dakota.
law? State of South Dakota is not sovereign.
I know, it's a state. That's where you're at.
No, I'm in a state of bliss. I'm in a state of being.
Okay.
I'm in a natural state.
There's he's a moron.
So,
I am not in the state of South Dakota. I am on
all right,
the
you can
land.
you can
that
explain
you
that to
call-
the judge. All right.
Says the guy stood there on the land in a pair of handcuffs about to take a ride to jail. And you missed one of the most important states, that being the state of delusion you must be in to think you're going to be able to convince a cop or a judge that statutes and codes aren't law.
I don't need to hear it. You can explain that to the judge.
Well, you guys are going to release me and stop wasting my time. So
No.
I'm going to charge you for my time.
No, we're not.
You tried that once already. It didn't work so well, did it?
Oh, you think I tried that?
Yes, because I know who you are.
Oh, okay.
I almost felt second-hand embarrassment for him then.
Dun, 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 dun.
But the fact that this guy is threatening the police with his $1 million fee schedule when he knows it doesn't work, yet still wheels it out to intimidate, should tell you everything you need to know about what sort of person this is.
Let's see how that goes.
You can identify yourself. for
Or
the
you guys
accident
can
report?
keep running your extortion racket, because I've worked out with that man that I will compensate
Really?
any and all damages. And I
That's
don't
funny.
need no third-party interlopers interfering into my affairs.
Because he said you didn't identify yourself.
I identified myself to him.
Not according to him.
Okay. Then he can go to court and we'll have this conversation in court. But I have nothing to do with you two clowns.
Yep. You're going to get a citation for illegal receipt of that.
Clown.
Oh, I left while I was here the whole time?
Did you?
Was I
Did
not
you
here
go
the
in
whole time?
Did you go in the building and tell him that you hit his building?
I didn't know I hit the building, sir.
Okay. So now we're come out here and told you that you did.
Yeah, actually someone else came in there and told me that I
No,
did.
because
And then
he
I
recorded it.
And then I came running right out as soon as I was told that I
No,
hit
you
someone's
didn't.
building. And I came out to see what was going on, and I told the man, hey, if it was me, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I will gladly fix it. What is it going to cost? I can fix it myself, or if you want to hire your guy to fix it, that's fine. I have no
No.
problem compensating damages of anything I've done wrong.
Yes,
I
you
do have
do.
a problem with road pirates sitting here trying to extort me and waste my time.
Says the guy wasting everyone's time by spouting pseudo-law and refusing to identify. Dude,
Oi.
I think it's obvious to everyone that the alleged victim who you go on to mock doesn't trust a word you say, so much so that he had to call the police. If the situation was how you described, then you wouldn't be in this situation.
That is correct. Ooh, okay. That's a good horn.
So what you want to do?
I'd love to be left alone to go about my day.
You're going to be
Yeah.
left alone as soon as we get done with the crash report.
Then why are you wasting my time?
I'm not wasting your time. You're wasting my time because you won't give us your name so we can write it in the report and get this over with and get you on your way.
My name is none of your fucking business.
It is. It needs to go in the accident report. It needs to be given to the victim.
Okay, I'll go talk to the victim.
Show me the victim is the battle cry of every sovereign citizen,
Yes, it
used
is.
on every traffic stop and during every court appearance. Yet when they actually create what they themselves define a victim, this is how they respond, proving, as if we needed to, that they do not give a damn about the law. It's about what they can get away with, and he knows it. And that's why when guys like this get backed into a corner, they resort to dishonesty and personal attacks.
No, you think only government can solve problems. Your daddy didn't teach you right. You didn't know that. Your daddy never taught you that two men
You know
can go
why?
talk
Because
to
he's
each
fucking
other.
dead.
Yeah.
Don't ever talk
And
about
while he was here, he
Ooh.
didn't teach you right, did he? He
No,
didn't teach you that
because I
another
was
man.
one.
He didn't teach you that another man can go talk to another man and solve his problems. You don't need government.
Ooh, I actually know who that officer is with that remark. For those who didn't catch it, he just decided to play the wrong card on this officer. I'm going to take it back about 15 seconds.
Attacks.
No, you think only government can solve problems. Your daddy didn't teach you right. You didn't know that. Your daddy never taught you that two men
You know
can go
why?
talk
Because
to
he's
each
fucking
other.
dead.
Yeah.
Don't ever talk
And
about
while
my
he was
dad.
here, he didn't teach you right, did he? He
No,
didn't teach you that
'cause I
another
was
man.
one.
He didn't teach you that another man can go talk to another man and solve his problems. You don't need government
Did I
intervention.
learn that when I was 1 year old?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But it's brought you to what you are today.
No, it isn't.
Really?
So
Yeah,
we can
I'm
continue
buying-
with his
I'm buying him
investigation,
a
or you
cup
can
of
go to
coffee
jail.
next
We don't
time.
really- it's
My
not
name
up
is
to
Good
us.
Citizen.
No, it's not.
Bless you.
Your name might be more like dipshit citizen. But it's definitely not good.
What are you doing, man? Why are you being so rough with me?
Cuff him.
Oh, you're being so... Why are you throwing me around? Chill. I'll get in the car. Why don't you fucking relax? No, you just got to be a tough guy because you got me in handcuffs. You got that uniform on. The state gave you some title. You think you're king. I know. But why don't you calm the fuck down?
He is king compared to you.
So now we learn that the truck's registration has been expired since 2022, but according to what he told the alleged victim, the driver only recently purchased the vehicle, so the title might not be in his name yet, but I'm not sure how all that works in South Dakota. But it doesn't look good, does it? And it might be the reason why he started to get so worried when he learned the police had been called.
Actually, I'll fill that in for you, Van. Unless this is a private sale, and since it's a truck big four-wheel. This likely definitely isn't that situation. Paper must be filed with the county within 24 hours. So, unless he just picked this up like 6 minutes before crashing on the guy's car, it definitely should still be in records. Okay, back to the moron.
Text me registered everything. So things off of that expired in 2020.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to fly.
I'm pretty sure that thing will do it.
I don't know for sure, so.
Right, so I think that's where we'll end this one. The ride
Okay.
to jail is uneventful and ends before he gets booked into jail. No info on the outcome, but at least we now know what to expect if we ever get into an accident with a sovereign citizen, especially if that person needs to be chased down, offers to repair any damage, or they are vague when it comes to swapping important details. Trust your instinct like this alleged victim did, because this guy doesn't see anyone other than himself as a victim. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel.
Thank you very much, Van Bellion. And definitely, yes, if you guys like it, go ahead and hit him up as well, hitting us up here on the channel as we are left to 2,000, so we can send those nice red presents your way. With that, we'll bring this night to a close here on From Day One. As always, like, share, and subscribe, be kind to one another, and release the Krakens as we march along this evening and every evening here from Day One. Have the best of nights.